Brain's a wonderful thing. It stops working right from when you're born. It stops working right when you have to make a speech. And I'm no exception. No, I can manage. I'd like to start off by first giving, on behalf of Judy, myself, Demi and Paul, a warm welcome to all the relatives and friends who have joined us to celebrate Kate and Dave's wedding. As I look round the room, I realise just how many friends Dave and Kate have, and I know many of you have travelled long distances to be here. I know some have come from as far as St Ives, Exeter, Edinburgh, and even Kilmarsh. So thank you all for coming to help celebrate this very special day, and I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon and evening. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the staff here at Aston Hall for all they have done, and the caterers, waitresses and waiters for a wonderfully presented meal. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, it's an honour and a pleasure for me to be giving this speech this afternoon. Well, it's just an honour I suppose at the moment. I guess the pleasure part won't kick in until I've finished. For you anyway. And for me when the bar's open. But don't worry, I've got to keep this speech short, due to my throat. It's not sore, but Kate said she'd cut it for me if I went on too long. I promise that's the end of the Tommy Cooper jokes. I remember a great... Oh God, I remember in great detail the time that Kate told us she was getting married. First Judy started to cry. Then Kate started crying. And then I started transferring money from my savings account. Then I started crying. But nevertheless, 1 or 2 or 3 wedding outfits later, here we are. But it was worth it. By the way, I must point out the special seating arrangement. If you didn't already know, there's a special theme to the seating. People who bought the one-off toaster and the one-off tumbler are all sat far away at the back. And the ones who bought the bigger presents are all here at the front. I'm laughing at people at the front that are turning around to see. But seriously, today we on the top table find ourselves surrounded by most of the friends and family who are important to us in our lives. And by your presence today, you show your friendship and love and bring an even greater joy to this wonderful day. A few words about Kate. Kate has always been impatient to achieve, and this manifested itself very early in her school life. In fact, on her very first day at school, she came home somewhat disappointed and upset because she hadn't yet learned to read on that day. But she very rapidly made up for it. In fact, she read all the books in the school and they ended up giving her the earlier ones to read again. And this thirst for knowledge, along with a strong determination and the tenacity to be the best, has served her well throughout the rest of her school life and on through her years at university, where she continued to be a high achiever and made us all proud in the process. Leaving the household for university was a time of mixed emotions for Judy and myself. Sad, of course, at her departure, but happy that Judy and I were able to answer a question that's been puzzling us for a long time. And it was simply, is it a carpet or a wooden floor in Kate's room? During the last few weeks, in preparation for this event, I've been going through our family photo album. Like you do, found myself looking at early pictures of early photos of Kate when she was just able to walk, stagger and wobble along using the furniture and the walls to aid her. Another of her making strange, babbling noises. One of her all curled up asleep on the floor. But I'll not say anything more about your 18th birthday. That will be too much, won't it? Kate has enlightened our lives so many times in the past, usually by leaving all the lights on in the house. But seriously, she has always been a high achiever, and as such, made me a proud father, and never more so than today. So, moving on today. I would like to take this opportunity, Dave, to formally welcome you into our family. But I'm sure that by now you must know that you're very welcome on the very first day. Now, when I found out that David proposed to Kate, being a responsible parent, I wanted to know immediately if he was able to support a family. Well, he told me no. He was only planning on supporting Kate and that myself and Julie would have to look after ourselves. And of course, all parents hope their daughter will meet a nice, successful, charming young man to spend the rest of their life with. And I'm sure you will all agree with me when I say that she has done just that. Now, it seems that Dave has a thing about spreadsheets. Apparently this whole wedding and reception was planned to the smallest detail using a spreadsheet. Well, all I can say, Dave, is that I hope on your honeymoon you don't get your spreadsheets mixed up with your bed sheets. I know that wasn't a Tommy Cooper joke. So, it's traditional at a time like this for me to give you some advice, Dave. So here's just a few things for you to remember. You definitely married Miss Wright. Just remember her first name is always. And that a woman has the last word in an argument. Anything that you say after that is just the beginning of a new argument. And the most effective way to remember your wife's birthday is to forget it once. Preferably early on in the relationship. And some people ask the secret of mine and Judy's long marriage. Well, it's simply that we take the time to go to a restaurant twice a week for a candlelit dinner, soft music and dancing. Judy goes on Tuesdays and I go on Fridays. Finally, I would like to close with this. Happy marriages begin when we marry the one we love. And they blossom when we continue to love the one we marry. So when our children find true love, we as parents find true joy. So here's to your joy and ours from this day forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, raise your glasses and drink a toast with me to the health and happiness of Dave and Kate. I would now like to hand you over to our fellow.
On behalf of me and my wife, thank you, Phil, for those very kind words and your good wishes for both of us. And thank you to everyone who's come here today for joining us on our Celebrate Our Marriage. And when I first asked Kate to marry me, I had no idea how much was needed to plan a wedding. And now, well, I really still have no idea. Frankly, the date's organised itself, it's been easy. But I think Kate may have had a little bit to do with that. And so thank you to her, first of all, for all the work she's done in making today happen. And there are a few other people who, she's told me, have played not a small part in also making today happen. First, Helen, for conducting such a wonderful service. Kate and I were both very touched by what you said during your address, and we hope you'll accept this small gift for you. Kate and I would also like to thank our parents. First, to Phil and Judy, thank you for welcoming me into your family. I remember the first time I came up here to meet you in Sheffield, on that cold, wintry day in mid-July. I was taken aback by the warm welcome I received, also by the size of your enormous dog, intended as a warning sign. Kate is incredibly close in particular to her mum, who has given her a tremendous amount of support and encouragement as we have both planned for today. And I know it's a poor compromise to lose a daughter but gain a son-in-law. All I can do to sweeten the deal is to try to promise to take care of her as best I can. That Kate is such a wonderful person is surely a testament to how you and Phil and to the love you continue to show her. To Kate's parents and to my parents and to my grandparents, Kate and I would like to say thank you to all of you for the support you've given us and all the support you continue to give us. It's really true to say that we wouldn't have got where we are today without all of your love and support. And as a token of our appreciation for all your kindness and hospitality, we'd like to present each of you with these gifts. You may need to wave, grandparents, if it's yours. And talking about being welcomed into a new family, I owe a debt of gratitude to Kate's brother Tom, who agreed to be our usher today. We were both pleased and very surprised, in fact, that you were so keen to be an usher for us, which we found out later was mainly due to your desire to wear crinkly ties. Now is also a good time to thank my second usher, Steve. Both of you, you performed your duties superbly and with ruthless efficiency, and Kate and I have a gift for each of you as well. Just like to come up perhaps and collect them. Yeah.